League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Tacoma Rainiers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Justin Dunn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And now, Zach McKinstry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Into the corner and slicing foul.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Rodriguez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
At the plate, number 1. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Edwin Rio.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Mitch White will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now is Noelvi Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Rainiers, the shortstop.
Now here's the pitch.
Marte.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Walter.
To the plate now, Donnie Walton, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box, Jake Shiner. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Slow roller left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Into the box now, Jose Marmolejos. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runner at second here with one man out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
1-1.
So 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball well outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So first and second with one down. And up next is Evan White. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's the 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Batter will be Shed Long Jr. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Nope, outside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Still only one out in the inning. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He'll come home with it, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now to bat, Julio Rodriguez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Digging in now is Garrett Kellnick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 0-1 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that one yanked just foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Outside, that's the ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Tacoma's out on top 4-0. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
0-1 the count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
One and 2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Matt Beatty stepping in. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. White is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 0-1. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second. Tacoma leads it 4-0. Into the box, Jacob Nottingham.
Leading up for
set
the
to lead
Rainiers,
off the home half of the
catcher,
second.
Jacob Nottingham.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Noelvi Marte. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The designated hitter, Johnny Walton.
Stepping in now, Donnie Walton. And it's fouled away. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping up is number 56. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No strike.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
Count is 3-1.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So here's Austin Barnes. Fouled away. Barnes is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
So next to bat will be DJ Peters. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So now to the plate, Jake Shiner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. swing and a liner. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Standing in now, Jose Marmolejos, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A runner in scoring position with none out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2.
Helpful.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Beatty moving to his left. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
The next batter will be Evan White. From the stretch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. One out and a runner on third. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Next to stand in is Shedlong Jr., and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Too high. And it's 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Next, it'll be Julio Rodriguez. He hit a sac fly earlier. On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Shiner on third, White on second, Long at first, 1 gone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate now, Garrett Kellnick. And this one gets away. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In the air now out to left field. Number 1 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, here is Zach McKinstry back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Line drive to center field. Kellnick is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in will be number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, Edwin Rio. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. Still 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Garrett Clevenger answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Garrett Clevenger.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Nottingham.
Jacob Nottingham.
Pitch on the way, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
The batter.
To the plate now, Noelvi Marte. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jake Shiner.
Next up, Jake Shiner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
2 out, nobody on.
No,
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Jose Marmolejos. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Ball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4 and the lead is now 5-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Steven Souza.
The right fielder, Steven Souza.
First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-1 now to Steven Souza. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Matt Beatty waits on deck. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. A Bouncer to the left side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
And now in the box, Matt Beatty comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Strike 2. This one's flared toward left center. Marte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
And now here is Gavin Lux. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the next to bat will be number 56, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Evan White.
The first baseman, Evan White.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Shedlong Jr. is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Shedlong Jr. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So we got him looking there. Shedlong Jr. becomes out
right
number
fielder,
2 this inning.
Julio Rodriguez.
In now, Julio Rodriguez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Tacoma's out on top, 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Barnes.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.